Scorpio. Not all power is loud. Some of the most powerful people in the room are the ones who barely speak. And if you were born on certain Scorpio dates, this message is going to hit different. Because your silence, it's not weakness, it's control. There's a reason people feel something around you, even when you say nothing. They can't explain it, but they feel it. That quiet intensity, that presence, that energy that makes people watch you, without knowing why. And today, we're talking about the Scorpio birthdates that carry this exact kind of power. The quiet power explained. Most people think power means being loud, dominant, always speaking. But Scorpio power works differently. It's silent, observing, calculated. You don't react instantly. You read the room. You notice tone, body language, energy shifts. And while others are talking, you're understanding everything. That's why people underestimate you. And that's their first mistake. Specific birthdate energy. Before we move into November Scorpios, we need to talk about the ones who start it all. October 23rd to October 27th. These Scorpios carry a quiet but magnetic intensity. They don't try to stand out, but people notice them anyway. There's something mysterious about them, like they're holding back more than they show. They observe first, trust slowly, and once they understand you, they never forget. If this is your birth date, comment below. October 28th to October 31st. This group has a deeper emotional awareness than most. They can feel energy instantly. They pick up on vibes, even when nothing is said. And that's what makes them powerful. Because while others rely on words, they rely on instinct, and their instincts are rarely wrong. If this is your birth date, comment below. After this section, continue with. Now let's talk about the Scorpio birth dates that carry this energy even deeper. November 1st to November 5th. These Scorpios are deeply observant. They don't trust easily. They don't open up quickly. But once they understand someone, they see everything. They can read intentions before words are even spoken. If this is your birth date, comment below. November 6th to November 7th. These Scorpios are emotionally intense but highly controlled. They don't show everything they feel. But inside, it's powerful. They can switch from calm to cold instantly, if they sense betrayal. And once that switch happens, there's no going back. If this is your birth date, comment below. November 8th to November 12th. This group has intense emotional control. They feel deeply, but they don't show it easily. That balance makes them extremely powerful. Because while others act on emotions, they master them. If this is your birth date, comment below. November 13th to November 15th. This group carries a deep psychological awareness. They understand people on a level most don't even realize exists. They can sense motives, read hidden emotions, and detect lies without proof. That's why people feel exposed around them. If this is your birth date, comment below. November 16th to November 17th. These Scorpios are quiet transformers. They go through intense personal changes, but they don't announce it. One day, people think they know them. Next day, they're completely different. Stronger, detached, unreachable. If this is your birth date, comment below. November 18th to November 21st. These are the silent strategists. They move in the background. They don't announce their plans. But when they act, it's precise and impactful. People don't see them coming. And that's exactly why they succeed. If this is your birth date, comment below. Scorpio. No matter your exact birth date, there's one thing that connects all of you. You don't need to be loud to be powerful. Your silence, your observation, your emotional depth, that's your strength. And once you fully accept that, you stop trying to fit in. Because you were never meant to. Why people feel intimidated. Here's something most people won't admit. Your silence makes them uncomfortable. Because they can't read you. They don't know what you're thinking. They don't know where they stand with you. And in a world where everyone overshares, your mystery becomes power. People start projecting their own fears onto you. They assume things. They overthink your silence. But the truth is, you're just observing. The hidden strength, the real power of these Scorpio birthdates, is not just observation, it's emotional discipline. You don't react to everything. You don't give your energy to everyone. You choose carefully. And that's rare. Because most people react instantly. They speak without thinking. They reveal too much. But you hold back. And that restraint is what gives you control. Transformation and identity. At some point, you probably felt misunderstood. People may have called you quiet, distant, hard to read, but what they didn't understand is this. You're not distant, you're selective, and once you realize that, you stop trying to explain yourself. You start owning your nature. Scorpio, this is the part most people never reach. Because understanding your power means accepting something most people are afraid of. You were never meant to be like everyone else. And that's exactly why your energy feels so intense. By now, you've seen the patterns. The silence, the observation, the emotional control. But there's something even deeper about these Scorpio birthdates. Something most people can feel, but can't explain. You don't just walk into a room. You shift the energy of it. The real reason behind their power, the real reason these Scorpio birthdates are so powerful, has nothing to do with dominance or control. It's transformation. You've been through things you don't talk about. Situations that forced you to grow faster, feel deeper, and understand people on a level most never reach. That's why your silence feels heavy. Because it carries experience. And people sense that, even if they don't know your story. They feel your depth. Why people misunderstand you. Let's be real. Not everyone understands you. Some people think you're too quiet, too intense, too hard to read, but what they're actually feeling is this. They can't control you. They can't predict you. They can't fully understand you. And that lack of control makes them uncomfortable. So they label you. But Scorpio, you were never meant to be easy to understand. The hidden ability. Here's something most people won't say out loud. These Scorpio birthdates have an ability that feels almost unreal. You can read energy instantly. You walk into a room, and you know who's genuine, and who's not. You can feel tension, hidden emotions, unspoken intentions. And the craziest part, you often know the truth before it's revealed. That's why you don't trust easily. Because your intuition doesn't guess. It knows. The turning point, identity shift. At some point, you probably questioned yourself. Am I overthinking? Am I reading too much into this? But deep down, you knew. And now you're starting to realize. Your sensitivity isn't weakness, it's awareness. Your silence isn't distance, it's control. And your intensity, that's your power. The moment you stop doubting that, everything changes. Scorpio. Not everyone will understand you. Not everyone will be able to handle your energy. And that's okay. Because your power was never meant to be accepted by everyone. It was meant to be recognized by the right ones. So stop trying to explain yourself. Stop trying to make everyone comfortable. And start owning who you are. Because the moment you fully step into your power, you don't chase attention. You don't seek validation. You don't need approval. Your presence alone becomes enough. And the people who can feel that, they'll never forget you. If you're still watching, you're not here by accident. Go ahead and subscribe Cosmic Insight Daily channel. This content is made for you.